So reporters are taking it on the chin a little bit over there, covering the unrest over in the Middle East, and this video is pretty explosive, as they say, and there's some people not on board with the way CNN is covering stuff. Now,
What?
I remember. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that?
I can't. No.
CNN just gives you the straight news.
I mean, their track record's great.
Remember this? The back. I wish I had that pack sniffer from CNN. Remember that? So people, remember when they used to go to Bernie rallies and chant "CNN sucks"? Remember that?
All the news that's fit to sniff.
Ha ha! So here is a video of a CNN reporter, and someone lets them know how they feel. Watch this.
Journalists gathered here because this is kind of where the clashes happens. So, all right. We're going to
You are genocide supporters. You are not welcome here. Genocide supporters. Fuck CNN. Fuck CNN. Genocide supporters.
Now, in case you couldn't hear what he was saying you are genocide supporters, and then he said F CNN.
Good thing she had a helmet on for that.
Good thing, because that is violence. And then, they want to cut away CNN, but then CNN doesn't cut away. Watch this.
all right. You see that people are very angry. They do not like the way in which that CNN has been reporting the story. You hear that, but we're fine. But what you are seeing is the heightened.
Isn't it something how she goes, "We're fine." It's not. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I mean, she actually isn't worried. That's the thing. She doesn't seem worried at all, and she's actually not worried. Now, here's someone who actually. So that's. Now, those are Palestinians calling out CNN for their pro-Israeli coverage. Now, here is an Israeli, an Hasidic Jew, being, harassed, attacked for his pro-Palestine sentiments, right? Israel-Palestine war. Israeli journalist who expressed solidarity with Palestinians is attacked by a mob. A prominent ultra-Orthodox Israeli journalist has gone into hiding after his home was attacked by a mob of far-right Israelis who targeted him in response to expressions of solidarity with Palestinians under bombardment in Gaza. This is according to Middle East Eye. The crowd, I can't verify the veracity of this report, but this is according to Middle East Eye. The crowd of far-right Israelis surrounded Israel Frey's home on Saturday night, firing flares into the sky and threatening to kill him. Frey, who is a Middle East Eye contributor, had openly criticized Israeli policies in the Gaza Strip, where more than 2,750 Palestinians have been killed in airstrikes in 10 days, and even recited the Kaddish Jewish mourner's prayer for Gaza's women and children. Now, again, I don't know about these numbers.
It's up to 5,000 now.
It could be more, could be, I don't know what, I can't vouch for these numbers. The crowd shouted "traitor" several times and told neighbors in the ultra-Orthodox Tel Aviv suburb of Bnei Brak that they should not accept a murderer in their building the same way they would not accept a secular person. After Free managed to evacuate his children without police support, officers eventually came to his home to escort him at around 2:30 a.m. According to Haaretz, Frey said a police officer intentionally spat on him as they were heading downstairs, and he was accused of supporting Hamas while being driven to his car. Israeli police then denied this claim to the newspaper. Well, here he is. They're taking him out of his house. Look at all the protection now that he has. Right? They're calling him a Nazi. Why would the police come and protect him, you think?
Eventually?
Well, yeah, eventually.
Why would come eventually? Because they have. Well, because it's the only democracy in the Middle East. Not the best
exactly.
one.
PR.
Updating some associates in real time, Frey alleged that the protesters followed his car as he was driving to Ishlov Hospital in Tel Aviv. According to him, the protesters were ultra-Orthodox followers of far-right Rabbi Meir Kahane. Get this. Here's where it gets really interesting.
Meir Kahane, yeah.
Kahane was the founder of ultra-nationalist group Kahane Chai, which was removed from the United States lists of foreign terrorist organizations just last year.
Really? After Azov? I don't know.
Right?
I don't know if Azov's on. I think Azov got off first, though, right?
Frey was also confronted by the protesters in the hospital, later evading the scene with help from a friend. Middle East Eye understands he is now in hiding. The attack on Frey's home comes as Israel considers suppressing voices critical of its policies and actions in the war in Gaza, and critical media organizations and anti-Zionist Jewish citizens have faced increased threats. So this is the guy, right?
Mm-hmm, that's him in hiding.
So this is him in hiding, and I'll play just a little bit of this. It's got a lot to say.
את הסרטון הזה אני שולח לכם מתוך דירת מסתור שבה אני נמצא מחשש לחיי, אחרי שמאות אנשי ימין צרו על הבית שלי וניסו לפגוע בי ובילדיי. הודעות של איומים קשים לא מפסיקות לזרום עד רגע זה. כן, אני מפחד, אבל אני לא נשבר. קוראים לי ישראל פריי, אני עיתונאי. העלו אותי על המוקד בגלל שנתתי מקום, אמפתיה ותפילה גם לילדי עזה.
His name is Israel?
Israel Fry.
The irony of this on so many levels.
That would be like, people with the American flag attacking someone named United States.
Yeah.
Right?
Attacking America Ferrera.
What's your name? America.
So here we go. I'll play a little more of this.
שנטבחים בהמוניהם. ישראל נמצאת בימים קשים מאוד. המראות מהמתקפה בדרום הופכות את הבטן. האבדות קשות. ישראל בטראומה. אבל מהר מאוד הטראומה והרגשות האלה חצו את הקווים ומוציאות.
So he's saying that Israel is traumatized by that attack from Hamas, and he's saying you can't let that trauma, the trauma of that, turn you into a monster.
Well, an eye for an eye is actually originally to restrain you to merely an eye for an eye.
Oh,
it's not revenge. It's like one eye. You don't get to take more than an eye. That's the purpose of that, because historically they would take quite a lot more back in those regions.
Really?
People, like every dumb Buddhist, that leaves the whole world blind. They don't understand what the hell that law was for. The law was to keep it from getting too crazy, which it would have.
I like how you have disdain for the Buddhists.
I have absolute disdain for them. It's the most Richard Gere nonsense, nothing to me. And
Buddhism?
Just like, you think they're any more peaceful? Go check out their history.
I don't know if they are or not, but I mean, but I read a book on Buddhism. It's pretty good. All right, here we go.
מאיתנו הישראלים, את מה שנזרע פה לאורך שנים והתעצם בממשלת הכהניזם הקיצונית שעלתה לשלטון. גזענות, לאומנות ועליונות יהודית.
וואו.
פעילי זכויות אדם ישראלים נמצאים בימים אלה תחת מתקפה קשה. אנשי ימין מפרסמים את פרטיהם האישיים ברשת, כולל תמונות של כתובת המגורים במטרה לפגוע בהם. חלקם הבריחו את משפחותיהם לחול ובעצמם נאלצים להסתתר. הפלסטינים של 48, המכונים ערביי ישראל, גילו אחריות מעוררת השראה. רבים מהם התגייסו לעזור, שותפים ביוזמות סיוע. צריך לזכור שזה לא מובן מאליו. הם חלק מהעם הפלסטיני, בעצמם עוברים אפליה קשה, וכמעט אין אחד שאין לו קרוב משפחה בעזה. הרי רוב אוכלוסיית עזה היא במקור מגיעה מכאן, משפחות שגורשו. אחרי שהימין ניסה בחוסר הצלחה להכניס אותם למעגל האלימות, עם כל מיני דיווחי פייק על מהומות בערים ערביות, הגיע השלב הבא.
No, I don't think I can't say those are fake reports. He just said that among fake reports of violence in Arab cities, is that what he said? So I can't, I'm not, that's just what he's saying. I don't know if those are fake reports or not. I'm not vouching for the veracity of what he's saying. But anyway, that's enough. You get it. You get what he's saying. So we don't have to show anymore, but you get what he's saying.
Well, it shows you how much of a lie it is that there's one view.
Right.
That's
why we're
you
showing.
don't like Jews if you don't like this one view. The whole best part of Jews is, if you want to know about something, how I even learned about it was from Jews. What was going on there? I assure everyone I would have never listened to an Arab. I want to promise everyone. A Jew told me what's going on. So this is the irony of this. If you think of like the Mississippi, those guys in the car that got killed by the Klan.
Right.
Those are 2 Jewish activists that got murdered because they cared. For that to be happening with other Jews doing that to you, that must feel crazy.
So this does show that even Hasidic Jews have much different views of what's going on.
Even within that, because Kahane, that's another ultra-Orthodox sect,
right.
but they're just extremely, they're terrorists until a year ago.
So,
Where are your condemnations? Where's your channel covering this? Cover this! Say the truth. We understand you're an employee. You're just a puppet. You're just a mouthpiece. Come talk to me like a human being. Come talk to me like a human being. Thank you. I understand you have your foreign policy. No, I've heard you. I've heard you. You hear me. I understand you have your foreign policy. I understand you speak for your government. I understand you represent your government. But that being said, you're a country that's claimed free speech. Your customized democracy is actually what led to communism. And now we are watching an occupation, and we are watching the result of your silence, of your misrepresentation of.
Wow, very well. Is that the backpack sniffer?
No,
is that not the backpack sniffer that she's saying that to?
Oh my God! Is it
that might be her? I'm not sure.
It looks like her.
It might be her.
Wow!
But I can't be sure. We cannot confirm.
I think her name is not the backpack sniffer, but that is how I know her.
Yeah. I think the first girl was also part of reporting the decapitated babies, the CNN part of that too as well.
Okay.
So I mean, we might have the beheaded babies lady and the backpack sniffer all in one.
This is hot off the heels of condemning Putin every day on CNN and MSNBC.
Yes,
and Fox is all on and on about the evils of Putin, and it's a real chuckle to now be real quiet about things that are nowhere. Putin hasn't done anything near what they're doing. Like not anything near it. He just had a normal war.
Normal war. Yeah.
He just had a normal murderous war. Not we're going to do Dresden.
Hey, come see us doing a live stand-up show in Bloomington, Illinois, Indianapolis, Levittown, New York, Red Bank, New Jersey, Wilmington, Delaware, Covina, California, Burbank, California, Oxnard, California, Venice, California, and Palmdale, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.